Hello everyone and welcome back to Ladyhill. So obviously we are following on directly from the last episode here. Now, you may recall last episode we spent £23,000 on repairs to this old Deutsch here. And it's rewarding us by a warning light on the dash. I don't know if the visual inspection thing will actually tell me anything. There's no suspicious symptoms, but like I said, the light's still different. So what I'm thinking is, it's about time we treated ourselves. I mean, this thing's got 74 hours on the clock, as you can see. Now, the way this advanced damage mod works, it's considering about 100 hours to be the limit. I think that's why. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to pull into that farm gate. No, I'm going to go back to this dealership. I'm going to have them have a look at it. I think for the first time in this series, folks, we buy ourselves a brand new tractor. Now, obviously, £123,000 isn't going to buy us much of a brand new tractor. However, we have the hire purchase mod. So, I have a plan. But before we do that, obviously we need to finish the baling. That's going to be our main job. Driving through the hedge, that's always going to help. Ah, the roller's back here. Like I said before, I've had real problems with this roller to the point where I think I was going to not bother you sell. I'm going to sell it and get a different one because it seems to like to glitch out and then launch the tractor. Right, so let's disconnect everything from this. We may actually sell that front way because if I get the tractor, I think I'm probably going to treat it to an agri bumper. So if these guys want some time to inspect it, we'll go and bale that field and then come back to them. Inspection takes an hour. Don't start repairing the faults, just... Right, so that's good. So they're going to spend the next hour looking at that. So while they're doing that, I can finish off this field. Obviously, as you all know from last time, I'm loving this combination we have here. See there with the bales and the stacks. Yeah, lovely stacks. These are all hay bales. I think when I go to collect, I will collect the grass bales first. At least if we do that, put them to one side, the hay bales. Here. Get this out of the way first. Guessing that back one doesn't need to be on as well, that just kind of works automatically. If you start picking up this, I know it's rather wet hay, but unfortunately I don't control the weather yet, so... I guess technically with EDC I do, but... that's not the intention here. This is our last field to bale, then obviously we've got a lot of fertilising to do. Now ironically I just turned FS on today for the first time in a few days. And there was some new fertiliser spreader mods, or fertiliser sprayers to be precise. And because we have so many fields to do, I mean... we literally have... you just do the ones that either are grass or that are planted, we have so many to do. I'm tempted just to trial either a self-propelled sprayer I forgot to unfold the back bit, didn't I? Operating position, that's what I need. I made a right cock up of that, didn't I? Right, so hopefully this time things should actually work as they're supposed to. Yeah, I'm thinking if that tractor needs a lot of work, even if it doesn't, I'm like, if this is going to be what it's going to do to us. So I literally, it's just come out of service. You saw on that menu at the bottom, it's done 0.4 hours since it was serviced. Its response is to throw a warning light at me. Put these here. Also, it appears this thing doesn't do auto unload. Which is somewhat irritating because literally I'm not bothered. I mean, I could use this in the past when you've watched me use bell collectors like these. I've used them to like make it so I can just pick them up or pile them up, but that's when I wasn't using auto load. And as I said in the past, I've made you guys suffer me doing manual unloading once. I have no intention of doing it multiple times. Obviously, once this is done, we'll collect all these, put them away. If that tractor is being sold, if it isn't, we'll get the rest of the milk sold. I have increased the capacity of the milk because I realised we're at the point now where we were going to be getting probably more in per day than it could hold, and while I will try and keep on top of it, I didn't want to end up losing milk just because I forgot or was too busy. I increased that, but I've also increased the food capacity a little bit. Suppose in real life you would buy another tank. Unfortunately, there was a mod in 22 for extra tanks for cow sheds. I don't know if it's in 25 or not. I'd have to look that up. If it is, I certainly can't recall it. But no, I thought at least if I buy, increase that capacity, obviously, we still got to do the moving manually for now. I still think, given time, an Arctic lorry is going to be a reasonable purchase. But until that's justifiable, like a used one, or when I was talking before, what we're going to do with all this money, it appears now I'm going to buy a new tractor, so you know, these are the curveballs the game sends us, and if I do end up buying a tractor, I already know which one I'm going for. Now, if you've listened to me talk about this game before, or you've seen my posts on Reddit, you would understand I'm going for what I honestly believe is the best all-round tractor on the game. By that, I will explain my certainly of base game. Now, I might actually be buying a mod version of it because I think I have some mod versions that add more features. But I honestly believe if you've only got base game, the tractor I'm going to buy is literally the best all-round tractor. The best, probably, if you can only have one tractor on your farm, I'm pretty confident the one I'm going to get today is the one I would go for. Because it just covers so many bases, and like I say, we will go through it all. Right, inspection complete, 2 issues detected. Now, I'm going to finish this field before I go over and look at that. I might see if the AI can be trusted to take this back to the farmyard, which could be freaking hilarious. But yeah, I will show you that and we'll build that, split that up. Like I said, we're going to hire purchase it because I haven't got... Well, the money I've got right now would buy me another tractor. I could buy a tractor for this money brand new. The two sort of issues I have, I don't like buying new stuff that I don't think I could get new in real life. Yeah, I don't like buying like a new 390T. Because as cool as they are, you can't just walk into your massive dealer and buy one now. So I'm a bit like, well, if I can't do it in real life, if one goes up on the used list, then it's fair game. You know, if one appears on the used vehicles tab, then I'm all for it. I am not buying new what I couldn't buy. That also ruled out... I may talk you through a couple of options I had, but there was one other option that I actually really liked that was ruled out by me for that reason because... Ah, the rain stopped. That must be nice. Because, like I say, I didn't want to... You know, I might end up collecting these bales tomorrow just because I don't think we need to do anything else overly. There's certainly no planting to be done now or anything. But I'll need to fertilise these fields before they get ready to harvest again, which, yeah, that's going to be next time, right. We are going to do the fertilising today, that's a bollock. Right, so I'm going to slow time down a little bit. We can get this done. And like I say, if we need to rent the big... I'm just tempted to try a liquid sprayer, just for change. Obviously, the bulk of the spraying to be done is in these fields here, because these fields, the planter I used had fertilizer in it. Obviously, these two didn't. These two didn't. These two are grass fields, as is that. I think that. And those two. Obviously, my grass fields. See, quick blow back over, back to level. Actually ready to mow again, but I'm not going to mow in January. I will save that one for later on in the year. And obviously, once we've got this new tractor, all we've decided to just go ahead and fix the Deutsch. We'll sell the last of that milk, which should give us back a lot of money. I'm going to put a fairly sizable deposit down. Keep our monthly down, because we have got a good amount of money here. That's that field done, so I wonder... Unfortunately, I don't think this is actually your bell cap. 40... Those who know me know that 42 is a number I consider very close to personally good. Let's fold this back up. Good. You back. You back. Come on, how do I make you fold up? And I'm going to risk trying to send you back to the farm. It's either going to go brilliantly or horribly. I won't try to send him to the side, because he will try and reverse if I do that. Right, shall we see what faults were with her? Condition bad. What can I sell her for? 90,000. So there's another 90,000 there towards new tractor. You know what? I'm going to take the plunge, because I'm not going to do that. I don't know if that would work the same. If I hit that button and we get back more, it's good. If we don't, it's bad. So now let's... Hang on. Unless it's taking off the cost of those two repairs. I think it is, you know? Cheeky little fucker. Right. In my opinion, I like these. I like the idea of like a... Well, this is like I say, I can't justify buying one new. I don't know, it must be in large tractors, the bigger one. 7700S. I have a really good mod one somewhere. 8700S. But anyway, I'm plenty to do. The tractor we're going to buy, if I can find it, is the 7700S there. As much as I like them, I just don't like the idea. What we're going to go for one of these. So we're going to spec it up a bit because we're buying it. That's not like he's made it. Do you want beacons on it? This is what I say, front loader tractor, because to me the front loader is a great feature. What I say, this tractor is heavy. It's got good speed. It can take a front loader. Like I say, I honestly believe it's one of the best all-round tractors you can buy. As for the paint, I'm going to go... That'll just be a little bit fancy. Rim colour. I mean, that looks good done. You don't realize how much you not being a QWERTY keyboard actually throws you. Random play, that'll do. Back only. Right, so higher purchases. Yeah, so you come to higher purchase, you get this menu. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do it for 1 year, I'm going to do it for 3 years. Three years. We're going to put down like 40% because look, the interest rate becomes beautiful there. I definitely want option 1 because no final payment. I honestly believe we'll still be playing this in 3. We'll still be on this map in 3 years game time. So I'm hoping that's. I think this is good. This is just putting 100 grand out. So we're going to be left with like 100 grand anyway. Good. Because what I also want to purchase, which I'm not going to finance these, is I'll need the biggest. Oh, not the 8M, probably the 7M to do for this. I've got 7M that isn't lined for a different tractor. I am going to paint it to match the tractor because I'm sad that way. We're going to purchase that. I have some front loader tools, so I'm not going to go out of the way and get those right now. And what I'm also going to buy is find them. I have a lot of different weights. I have a really bad habit of just downloading mods, as you can see. I have a really nice agri bumper somewhere. What I want for this. Probably hides a lot. Where's that agri bumper idea? Just sides. There it is, look. They don't actually have a lot of weight, but they had like lights on them and stuff like that. I like the look of them. We have just like bumper 1. Do I have another one? Yeah, that one's a bit heavier. So there we go, folks. Our first brand spanking new tractor. I'm immediately causing the game to get annoyed at. Now, while we do that, he apparently, yes, he made it. I find insane. I'm obviously going to need to go to the store and pick up that front way. Oh, chickens have escaped. The chickens have escaped. So what I'm going to do now is go and quickly collect bales. I'm going to use a new tractor for that, to be honest with you. Let's actually clear those out of the way. They're now warm enough to be happy. There with everybody's there, you get the nice little front lights on them. I think they're not indicators or anything like that, which I'm a little annoyed at. I forgot they're actually height adjustable. If I put that so it's just above it. But yeah, so as you can see, this is hopefully going to be a valuable asset. It is slightly more powerful than our previous tractor. Send him back home. And then going to go, like I said, I'm going to go and collect bales. Hopefully get all those collected, put away pretty quickly. See what I could do doing first. I might just do actually is jump in the telehandler and just move those old bales out of the way. So I shall get these done, folks. Please sit back and enjoy.
tighter. This dynamic says it all. You're the curator and I'm your animal. Feel like I'm sinking underwater. Feel like I'm going over the falls. My mind spins faster and faster.
Well then, folks, you saw there, that all went, I won't say go to shit, that's loud, but yeah. There's a lot of things there I wasn't expecting. I'm in the wall, aren't I? I forgot to bale a field, and it just got so dark, I thought, you know what, we'll just save this till daytime. So here we are in the next day. We can still fertilise certainly the crop fields. I might have to leave the grass fields now till... But then the cows are nearly out of food. Milk, they've got a bit amount in, but... Food they're nearly out of, so I'm going to take this trailer around with what's in it, fill it up with TMR. That's the other thing, I increase the TMR capacity of the feed of the cow pen. I mean, what's their daily usage now? Therefore, there's like, there's not quite 2 days if I fill it. Now, if I can produce that much TMR is going to be one of the questions. I'm also very interested in that land auction. Tidfield 84. That's right here, look. That's literally right behind an existing field of mine. I'm very, very interested in that. I'm going to get the milk reloading on and sold again. The AS can do that for a little while. Obviously, I'm just here getting the animals sorted out because if I don't, they will die. And if they die, we're further away from our goal than where we started. And that's never a good thing. That feels worth 62,000. Who's top bidding? There we are, we're now the highest bidders. If we get that land for 35,000, that's like half its price. It's right next to all our land already. A good sized field as well. I drove past the gate entrance. Obviously, it's like I said, I'm going to need to rebuild field 12. I now realise that. So I'm pretty sure as well we're not going to be able to now sort out the grass fields because I think they'll be back to ready to harvest. No, they're not. So we actually can, but we are going to have to do it today. So my plan is to get the bales out of the way first, so we'll have to fly into field 12 and rebale it. Why did that not start? Thank you. These are our hay bales. We've got our grass bales. They're what I've put up by the chicken hut for now. Just until I can... Let's be honest here. This could be one with my cow. By sheep, fine enough. I'm sure you never used to have to get this close. I'm sure I used to cruise past them at the kind of distance you saw there without an issue. Now it feels like I'm just about crashing into them before they actually work for me. Another thing I've realised is the way this trailer loads them, I'm probably not going to be able to just offload them. I'm going to have to move them manually into the shed where I like to keep them. Which is no biggie to me, I'm not going to lie. Probably do it off camera though, just save you guys the pain of watching me try and do it. I'm hoping to get them all on here, but no, I'm not, am I? I really am not. Can you get more on if I do it the other way? No, because it only goes too high, so I shouldn't get as many on. Let's go drop these off and come back because we haven't got the room for all the ones we've created. I'm sure this trailer used to get more on than it. For those of you who wonder what I did there, that was an idiotic move on my part. I don't know why. I wanted to get total capacity, so my plan was... Right. Do that, and that. 191,000 litres, not bad. I bet if I try and get back here, he's in the way. So let's get him removing. Does my fend have an agri... If that big fend have an one, I might just swing into the shop as well and re-pick up bump we left there. I'm definitely going to have to clear some of that manure. I might have to put the sides back on the big track, the cane trailer. That manure is building at a pretty alarming rate now. When I sit jump and have a look, you know, you're gonna like give me. Another mod I'm running, folks, the tyre. Air intake ducts like contamination. Right, well I can fix that very easily. Why are you not giving me the option to fix the tyre? No? Ah, there we are. That's there, that's the tyre fix. I wonder if that's the trailer because it's so heavily loaded. It would be cool if that was the case. I don't think the game actually has that kind of... I don't think the mod even, I should say, has that kind of work in it. Right, so that's you loaded. Close those. Folks, just feel like in an artsy shot right now. While he's doing that, I can bring these back. That's what he's probably going to pay for the sprayer. I'm probably going to get a big self-propelled one because it's something we never... Don't mind me, just driving through the hedge. I'll pick this back up. May as well have this on the front of here now because obviously the Massey doesn't need it. I just fucking yeet it. It's funny, I was thinking, because at least by buying Massey, I've avoided the whole, like, just buying one brand. However, then I realised, hang on, aren't Massey and Fendt both AgCap? I think they are. I, off the top of my head, don't think Deutsch are part of that. I think I New Holland, if I had to guess, although somebody in the comments will correct me on that, but yeah, certainly Fendt and Massey these days are the same parent company, AGCO, so I guess I am buying a little bit from the same stable, even if it's, you know, different breeds from the same stable. Mixed feed cows, no materials. I wonder what you're now. I'm gonna get straw because I think that's the only thing I haven't taken. I'm just gonna annoy you, aren't I? Hey. Well, that's good because I'm taking a load in now, so... We're definitely enough here to get him started and going. That's the other one. Actually, what I've done here means I can at least pull this up and I can take some straight off the trailer with the telehandler. Like I say, yeah, I've still got that field to bale. I now realise, but I can deal with that at a later date because that's not a pressing issue right now. Right now, like I say, our main job is to get it all sorted out, fertilised, and then we're just kind of sitting through winter. I probably need to buy some more seeds. You see, one of my greenhouses is starting to complain about seed content, so yeah, some more of those I won't go amiss. If I pull this up just over here for now and unwrap. I'm then going to start and do this bit. Well, that's dumping. What I am going to do is I'm going to start this guy. We can start warming through. I know they're going to take all of this because now their total capacity is more than the 2 trail loads. In fact, it's nearly 3. Actually, their daily usage now because of the age of some of these. How far they've reproduced? Wow. Ah, no. So we're getting our next load of cows very soon. How much more we can get in here? Okay, got back up to more than a full payload again. That's good. Let's see, we'll get the rest of these done. Then once we've done that, the field's fertilised. That's the main goal. Let's rock and roll.
And just for once I wish we'd stop and smell the roses instead of dreaming of things we miss. Elysian fields could be right under our noses and rapture at our fingertips. Like I'm going over the falls. Feel like I'm going over the falls.
Well, that was a bit more messing around than I thought, but let's be honest, these jobs always seem to turn out that way. That's those fields collected now. The last thing I need to obviously bale Field 12, collect that, pull these bales away, and I guess next episode now is going to be the episode where we actually do the fertilizer I keep talking about. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to show the bales on the back of this for this time. I spent a lot of money on this thing. I'm expecting to get a lot of use out of it. Can't wait until we fill the silage pit. This is something really like work that big. That big forager, so I might clear out. New space for eggs. Right, well, I have a plan for that. Well, for now, just do this. Could have done this sooner, really, but my plan is once the bale trailer's not in use, I was actually going to go around and do like an eggs, a bottled milk, all that kind of stuff, all that nice stuff we're producing that we just need to sell periodically. I know, chicks. I'm just glad to see you actually laying eggs again. I thought you'd all gone frigid at one point. Oh, you'd all gone frigid on me. Man, we have over 800 chickens in here. And they have plenty of food, and their health is great. Let's get this on the back of here. Yeah, those grass bales there are going to be there for the sheep, which I seem to keep kicking that can further down the road, but I generally want that to be. The trouble is, like I said, we're going to have to obey my rules, so we're going to have to buy juveniles. I suppose at least juveniles aren't that expensive, so I might even have a look at the end of this episode. Get them bought, get that grass taken over to them to be food. Obviously, depending on how much we need, we could always do it so like these two little fields here just stay as grass, and the other ones become hay when needed. Should I get a second? I feel like Gate's gonna get in my way if I don't. I would do, but the tractor's in my way if I don't. Let's start off with. This ready? And I'm going around this backwards compared to what I normally do, but it's just because of the way I was facing. This thing does make life so much easier. You gotta admit, this makes it so much better to then get these fields done. He says as he crashes headfirst into the fence. Absolutely zero facts given. Now don't crash into it, just sort of slide. You just slide along it a little bit, we'll be fine. And once again, we're going to be doing fertilizing in the dark. It's so... this is winter in Ireland for you, I guess. And dark so early. I feel like I've been gifted this day, so I definitely don't want to try and push it for another day. I'm 99.9% confident another day. And the grass is going to be fully grown. And once they're fully grown, you can't re-fertilize them. I would have to wait until the next. I have to cut them all again first. Plus, the more. I still think it makes a difference to the crops as long as I use narrow tyres. Now, if I'm using a self-filled sprayer, I will make sure it has narrows fitted. I will absolutely. I will absolutely make sure that there's narrow tyres on it, just to make sure we don't accidentally destroy our entire crop or worse. As I say, because I think it's mainly the barley over there, which obviously that eventually needs to go over. Actually, this year's barley still hasn't gone over to the brewery, has it? Something I will need to sort. Let's have a look. I'll go and cover that in a second. But no, if we can get that fertilising done, that's going to be the main thing. And like I say, we should have really good stocks of like butter and shit. Butter 12. Yeah, we have. We've got pretty good stockpiles, which we can go and sell all of those. Give ourselves a nice little Christmas bonus. Well, January bonus now, I guess we've actually got through December. Beat the January blues by selling eggs and butter. Probably sold them. Probably would have got more money last month, but oh well. But are you already? This is what I like. See, even with it's a small field, but that's what I'm sure I'm doing the I'm sure I'm doing the bigger size bales. I am 240s, and yet here we are still managing to produce 12 bales by the time we got to the end of this field. Looking that way, I'm already on 9. As you can see, these rakes aren't infallible. They do miss the occasional little bit of piece. As long as you can see it isn't a big problem, we just go back for it. Get these done, get them collected, get them put away. I was actually really pleased to see the telehandler managed to do 2 stacks at once. Yeah, he made it a little bit awkward size-wise, but it was a nice easy way to move a lot of material fast. I also, once I've done this load of cow food off, I might need to go and stick that back under the silage. It looks like that. Looks like the TMR mixer was out of silage again. There is still some in the pit for now, so we're not too worried about that. And actually, will the cows take another full load? Oh yeah, definitely. They're out there. Didn't we put 8,000 litres in today? 80 something. Yeah, as they get older and get more in, they're going to be eating more and more of it. Where's that bit I missed? It was right over by the combine, wasn't it? Yeah, I can see it there. Unload bale early, because I've got like a 59%. Unload bale early. Oh. If I give me another full stack, even though that bottom one is not going to be of like full capacity. Yeah, once again, we can pull this onto this lane for now. I know this is what causing me problems. For now, it'll do. Got room for another 12, has it? I think so, just. A good amount of them being 3 high, 'cause that's what I need for. And once again, try and do what I was trying to do before, which is. Now, what I can actually also do with this is make it. That's a 3. Like that. I'll just put on the side. I think I've just about to push up. This is why I shouldn't start fucking around in it, because. I might be able to fix this. That's what I want to do. Do that, do that. Do that. Only unstrap the ones I actually want to unstrap. These guys first. Carefully lift that off there. Put it up there. Strap, 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 strap. This one I can take it right off. Strap that so it stops it moving around. Back onto there. That's the same amount of bales. That's just actually in 3, so at least I can take them off and just load them straight into the shed. Which is something I will do between episodes. What we're going to do finally, what you can see me do for the last thing today, is we're going to put some more cow food in, and we're going to put the cow food trailer back under the silage thing so it can start doing that again. Yeah, like that. I'm supposed to put some more silage in, we'll take the rest of that straw as well. This older Deutsch here could just be perfect for a job like this. Actually, it's got the horsepower to handle this trailer. And like I say, next time it's fertilizer spreading, it's selling all the pallets. Hopefully buying cows. I would really like buying cows. What am I looking at next to me? Muppet. Hopefully buying sheep. At least with sheep's on, we know we're gonna. Another item that we can sell. I don't think there's a spinnery on this map default. We'd have to put one down. But I'd like to finish by thanking you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please check out the rest of the channel. We've got a lot of great stuff on here. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, we shall see ya. Goodbye for now.